Yes, ready. By this time, it would be much more, so that is how the private employers are collecting the provident fund from the workers' stock, but they do not remit it to the provident fund commissioners' offices, and they keep it themselves. Stop if their mills are closed due to some technical defect, then the workers have to lose stop. It is the government's responsibility to see that this provident fund is properly protected and secured and paid to the workers when they retire. Stop. The government cannot shirk its responsibility even in the case of private employers. Stop. But in the case of those mills which have been taken over by the National Textile Corporation, the responsibility of the government is all the more. Stop. They cannot say that this provident fund amount accrued when these workers were under private employment and now they are unable to collect it from the private employer. Stop. The worker agreed to contribute to the provident fund because it is a statutory thing. Stop. He had faith in the government. Stop. If the government fails to collect it from the private employers, why should the workers lose? Sign of interrogation. Why should they be penalized in their old age after having worked hard when they are entitled to get their savings? Sign of interrogation. This is what is happening in these mills. Stop. Even the so-called sick mills under the National Textile Corporation have to pay to the extent of rupees 34 crores or so. Stop. Now the amount may be more, I do not know. So now that the minister is here, stop. I want to know whether the government takes responsibility for the entire amount and whether it will pay it to the workers when it is due. Stop. All the amount need not be distributed today. Stop. They must be allowed to borrow from the provident fund. Stop. They must be assured that their provident fund amount is safe and they should be paid when they retire. Stop. It is only to ensure such an arrangement which is legal that I thought it necessary to introduce such a bill. Stop. I introduced it in 1981 in the first year of my term. Stop. Now, at least in the last year of my term, I had the privilege of moving it. Stop. I am not sure whether it will be passed, but the government may consider it. Stop. It is a very innocuous bill. Stop. I am only reminding the government of their own lawful obligations to the workers working under the National Textile Corporation. Stop. And from the lesson must be learnt about the exempted categories and about private employers collecting money and not remitting it to the Provident Fund Commission. Stop. Para. Madam, I have gone through the statement wherein I have found three important matters. Stop. And I would like to raise only three questions and I hope proper answers will be given to those three questions. Stop. Madam, not a single day passes without mentioning something about the atrocities of the Sri Lankan government against Indians or Ceylon Tamils. Stop. If I say Ceylon Tamils, that will become an internal problem. Stop. If I say of Indian origin, that will become a national problem. Stop. That is why I want to point out as only of Indian origin. Stop para. Madam, there are three important points which have been given here in the statement. Stop. One is with regard to refugees. Stop. More than 15,000 refugees have arrived in India over and above the 50,000 who have been here since July 1983. Stop. What steps have been taken to accommodate all these refugees who came here up to July 1983? What steps have been taken in the last 2 years? Stop. If you say that it is a national problem, did you give accommodation for all the refugees throughout India, or if you consider that it is only a Tamil problem, have you given the accommodation only in Tamil Nadu? Stop. If it is a national problem, I think you should have provided the accommodation throughout the length and breadth of this country. Stop. Whereas I have found that they have given accommodation only in one part of this country, namely Rameswaram. Stop. And the entire people cannot get proper accommodation in that tiny area. Stop. And what about the expenses? Is it borne by the state government or the central government? If it is borne by the state government, is any subsidy given by the central government? Stop. You have already stated that it is a national problem. Stop. I personally feel that it should be taken up only by the government of India, because it is a national problem and they have come only from Ceylon. Stop.